Read about roast Danish with force bread stuffing. Ingredients: 1 goodly sized Danish, plucked and cleaned. I suppose that's like a chicken. Half a dipper of milk butter. I suppose that's like milk butter. 1/2 dipper of milk. 1 beetroot, the size of a man's fist is best. 2 apples. 1 cup of dried winch cherries. 1 cup of dried Bardavos grapes. 1 loaf of any bread, and if it be dry or stale, so much the better. Dried sage, thyme, and other herbs to taste. Preparation: wash the Danish both outer and inner, and pat it dry. Rub the inside cavity with a nut worth of butter. Set it aside in any clay dish of goodly size while you prepare the force bread. Set the butter and milk together at the back of your stove or side of your hearth, that it may melt but not heat to curdling. Okay. Cut up the beetroot and apples together in small pieces. Add the winch cherries and dried grapes and set aside. Crumble the bread to chunks and mix the chopped beetroot with it. Sprinkle over what herbs you have, mixing all together with your hands. When the butter be melted into the milk, pour upon the rest and mix that it all be moistened. Take handfuls of the force bread and stuff it into the cavity of the Danish, filling it well but not that it may be compressed. The excess you may form small spheres or balls of force bread with and set around the Danish in the clay dish. Set the dish into your oven and keep the heat steady for an hour or so. Old willow or birch burns well to roast anything, or, if you will, you may spit the bird and turn it above your open fire. In this case, ensure you baste the carcass with its own dribblings often, that it not scorch, and keep back the excess force meat to bake separately. Look, another receipt. We've read the first one. There's Tergarim Karut Mash or Mash. Ingredients: 15 to 20 goodly sized carrots. That's probably like a carrot. 1 quill of cinnabark. I suppose it's like cinnamon. 1 pinch of foridite. Half of a beetroot. Small piece of craggy branch. 1 ladle fresh baked peppercorns. Peppercorns is it pepperoni? Or pepper, it's probably pepper. And beetroot. Wonder if I know what that is. Not sure. Maybe onion. Preparation: clean top and tail and chop the carrots coarsely. Set them into an iron pot or cauldron with enough water to cover them, and let them cook at the side of the hearth most of the day. Watch that they scorch not, but simmer until they are nearly pulp. Well, I hope they reuse the water, because otherwise all of the good stuff of the carrots has already gone into the water. An hour or so before you are ready to eat, put half a beetroot to roast in the coals. Take it out when soft and mash it well. Grate the cinnabar and craggy and stir through the mashed beetroot, along with the foridite and peppercorns. Mix in the carrot pulp so that all ingredients are well blended and evenly spiced. Set the carrot mixture into a clay dish and let it bake till all are at the table. The dwarves often eat this by dipping farls of their heavy bread into it. I thought it was farts and it didn't sound yummy. You may do so or scoop it out upon your plate as with mashed tuber roots or any other soft vegetable. Wow, I'm only getting hungrier the more I read. Now for something sweet. Read about cacao fruit balls. Ingredients: half scoop of dried lorif berries, 2 ladles of dried and chopped melderapple berries, 2 ladles of chopped Dutch nuts, half of a bar of dark unflavored cacao, 1 bar of cream cacao. Combine lorif berries, melderapple berries, chopped Dutch nuts, and melted dark cacao in a small bowl. Roll teaspoons of mixture into balls. Let them cool overnight. What mixture? Break cream cacao into pieces. Place in top of a double saucepan with butter over simmering water. Stir until smooth. Dip each fruit ball in the melted cacao until evenly coated. Place balls on tray. Allow to set in a cool place. The balls cannot be stored for long and have to be eaten cold. Well, I don't think it's a problem for them to be stored for too long. Now we'll read the last recipe, maple candy. Read about maple candy. Ingredients: 1 tot Dutch spread, 1 tot maple syrup, 1 1/4 for dyed sugar, 1/2 tot of flour. Preparation: in a large bowl, mix all ingredients. Roll into little balls the size of walnuts. Let cool 1 to 2 hours. Best if made a day ahead of serving time. Also be rolled in finely chopped Dutch nuts and placed on a previously greased tray. Mix about 5 dozen. Okay. Close the cookery book. You close Madame Susade's cookery book and put it back in the cupboard. That was interesting and I'm totally going to eat something now. See you later!